Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are, audience, watching and listening to me. This is Yoruba Autonomy Mobile Radio and Television, and I'm reaching you from the headquarters of the Yoruba Autonomy Mobile Radio and Television, and this is Open Editorial Monologue Digest. In this monologue, let us get into answering the question of what will it take for the Yoruba autonomy that we are struggling for, and that we know there are powers bigger and larger than us, but not bigger than our faith and belief and determination to get Yoruba back on track in the struggle for sovereign liberty and existence. We know we have people. We know our people are interested, able, willing, and ready to move into a new understanding and leadership in the struggle, and to get to the point where we can say, yes, we made it, one effort at a time. Our hopes may be challenged, and our approaches to reach the destiny of our struggle, which is bringing Yoruba back to where it should be in the duty that we owe to our great dear motherland, to enhance her and to boost her in the eyes of all the world, against all the odds of the contraption that is not even a nation that we call a country. Yoruba is not a nation that can be toyed with. We have history, we have culture, we have language, and the world understood us. We are there in the community of nations, existing, living, achieving, but to have things come done in the Yoruba hemisphere is at the opposition of the triangular mold put together by Idiot Lugard on behalf of his masters, the Great Britain, that are pretending they don't know what is going on, and we know that they know what is going on. We are not dictating in Yoruba land, in the Yoruba nation. We are not dictating for the government of the United Kingdom, but the government of the United Kingdom wants to make it their duty to dictate our life, how we live, what we eat, the education that we have, the infrastructure that we be, that we should not be allowed to determine our future by ourselves. It's not done. We are not appealing to them for anything. We don't want anything from Great Britain. They should leave us alone. They should let us be. Controlling our destiny is abomination. Yoruba must be free. Freedom is our goal. Freedom is our goal. Sovereignty is our goal. Liberty is our goal. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, and those who threaten it. We can classify the government of Nigeria as terrorists. They are terrorizing us because they are the one that is arming the Fulanis. The Fulanis do not have the guts that we be afraid of. However, I am appealing to our children, to the youth of the Yoruba nation to rise up, to say no to all this Fulani hegemony, to say no to Fulani coming down south from Sokoto to be threatening us with death, to be writing letters of invasion to us, to be making us afraid that they are going to kidnap what was abolished, slave trade that was abolished in the trading of human by humans. The Fulanis are doing it, and the governments in Nigeria don't even have the clue on how to govern. Security should be the goal of ethnic government, securing the lives and properties of people. If the government cannot do it, Yoruba people, I'm calling you to come and rise up to the point where we will determine very soon at the meeting of the Yoruba Nation Congress. We will table a bill, a proposal at the Yoruba Nation Congress for Yoruba Nation government in exile. A government in exile that will be established, and we will challenge the government of Nigeria that have the like constitution of we the people of Yoruba Nation have no hands in writing. There was no Congress. We were not participants. So, and we are going to go now to the board, to the table, to let Tinubu know that Yoruba will not take it, will not accept it. I was opposed to the election in which they rig him in when he says Emilokan, and foolishly they let him. The Tinubu that we do not know what tree brought him, what palm tree invented him. We do not even know where he came from. His father's house we don't know. His mother's house we don't know. We only know the person that actually was said to have allegedly brought him up. And now he says, Emilokan, it is my turn. And foolishly, the triangular put together by Britain as a country, which was not a country made by God. And when I say Nigeria was not made by God, people feel surprised. What do I mean? I said it was a partition by the British consul, Foolish Lugard, who put it together. And we must now challenge it. The pursuit of Sunday Igboho and running him into exile, that he's now begging to come to his fatherland, and now they are pretending they don't know that he's in town. It's a shame that we let that situation occur. It occurred because the people that were in the leadership of the struggle let it be, because they are more into, I am in the leadership, it is me who is in charge and all that. They wanted to be matter of a revolution that have not even started. Yoruba people must come back, and we want a comeback of accountability. People in the leadership must be answerable to the followership, so that we can have a cohesive ways of drawing the plan for us to get out of Nigeria. Yoruba must be out of Nigeria. We must be out of Nigeria. Nigeria should not be in a position to dictate how we live. So, we Yoruba people, we have a lot of work to do. And in the work that we must do, a Congress that I proposed about 3 years ago now, that Adebanji Akintoye should call, has not been called, unfortunately. But Adebanji Akintoye has been going from one platform to the other to be telling stories. Now I heard him the other day, he was telling stories about the marabouts. Let the marabouts do what they want to do. What do we have to do about the marabou? We have our own means too. Yorubas have our own means. So who is afraid of Fulani marabouts? Definitely not the meaningful Yorubas are afraid. But if people that do not have guns, do not have the means to get the guns from those who are threatening them with guns, let me say one thing. If we can have individually, if individually can have these three things: one, if you can have Ayeta, if you can have Fobon, if you can have Anyira, you are in control of the man that is carrying the gun. That's one. Two, if we can have Ata Ijosi, granulated one, in a pouch that we'll be carrying along, use it to fight, put it to their eyes, wrestle the gun from them. That's the tactics. We can do it, and it can be done. And before they will be able to overcome the pinching of the pepper, you have been in control. We must first conquer fear. What we must fear is fear itself. If anyone wants to get in touch with me, you can reach me at +1 727 333 0403. Yoruba nation must be rescued from the contraption that is called Nigeria. Thank you.